0-3-2 can get back on track in this group stage and get some points going.
Power is already there to kind of deal with that.
Top lane, they are going to run into each other. But Bok really wants to get that banner in. Still Hyde going to roll in onto Matthew. Takes the bounty off, and now Matthew is going to be in massive, massive danger and is going to go down to Dreamer Cell of all people.
Ooh, no,
oh, that is not the start you wanted for 0-3 CS at the moment. Of course, some of that CS on Nico is going to be some jungle creeps, and well, actually Matthew going to make a nice rotation in onto Makoto. There is a regen rune up at that top lane that Makoto would love to have, but a great skewer back. No, the flame break, Makoto, he ends up getting the kill, and now is going to make a run for it. Oh, gets the salve off, and Nico, he had too many stacks of sticky napalm.
Got the level 6s on these two mid-cores. RP's ready to go for Nico. Lasso is ready to go for Mikado, so maybe some rotations out later, although down bot.
Yeah, Hyde gets down there. FBZ was initially in trouble, but does help set up a kill for FBZ. And even at the top lane, KezQ. In fact, they have. Boom's always been very good at this as well, just being able to be very, very dominant in this early game. But now Nico going to come top lane with an RP out. KezQ has the Tombstone, but he's not going to bother wasting it, as Dreamer Soul is guaranteed to die. Nico with the rotation on the mag.
You look at Nico's progression on the mag. He's still working towards his Echo Saber. After that, they have to look for the blink and look down bot. They're moving in.
Once again, on to Ninja Boogie. They drop the Tombstone just in case. In fact, Matthew's still going to show up. He's going to try and help LC get a jewel off, but now he's in danger. Trying to take down the Tombstone. He will be able to get it. Can they lock down Hyde? He's going to roll the other way, trying to juke them out. KezQ going back in on the Undying. Does get Matthew, thanks to FBZ. On the Beastmaster with those Necro units. And they are still just outrunning the side of 0-3-2. Even Hyde just juking out Box so he can't get a jewel off. And then he's going to TP away. 0-3-2 are well aware that they are waiting behind that tree line. Boom, do you want to fight this? Dreamer Cell kills off Ninja Boogie by himself. Now the roll in, but a big chrono out, catching two. They got the magnetize there as well. Matthew's gone down. Now the roar out from FBZ, holding down Natsumi. He is still alive, however, but it's not looking great for 0-3-2 as they just collapse mid, and that is going to be a full team wipe.
Little pickup for Boom. Opens up some push potential elsewhere. Not going to have to worry about it for a while. So, again, they just pull back. They've got the pacing here. They're clumped up.
Boom. Oh, Natsumi, he saw him. He went in with the chrono. Tombstone was already placed in the Soul Rip, keeping FBZ alive. Now back in with the roll and the magnetize. They are falling very low on 0-3-2, but at the least they do get FBZ. Dreamer Cell, however, coming back in onto Matthew, wanting to go after the Rubik. Natsumi, he does kill off Hyde on the side, but they are going to lose that Void and their Venge for that matter. And it looks like they just can't do anything to fight back now. They've just
chrono as well, because there were some steps in the... So it's not like you could just go in and get the right clicks off once more. I have to say, KezQ is highly effective in the Detach Ninja.
It's going to be a very easy kill, Makoto. So much damage on the Batrider right now. Dreamer Cell even. Where's he finding kills? Just kills Bok solo with the Phantasm Illusions. And Boom aren't done. They're skipped to that mid lane. Natsumi gonna go after KezQ, but the backup is coming in. KezQ, he drops the Tombstone. Makoto looking for a lasso, but trying to juke out Nico. Does eventually get the lasso off on your mag. He has the RP, but he's been silenced up, and they're not giving him a chance. He just can't get one off.
Oh, boy. It's messy now. 0-3-2. Nico
join in, maybe go for the bit of a bait though. No, it is gonna be KezQ. He'll pop the Flesh Golem. Now the Tombstone onto Matthew, but Matthew does take the Soul Rip, but Nico, a great RP out. Do they have the damage output to follow? No, they do not. Everyone else is being held back by FBZ. And they just can't capitalize. It's just complete domination out from Boom Esports. It's not even close.
No, it's definitely not. Boom Esports dominating the Pinoy boys. 0-3-2.
Mid lane, they'll realize they are just illusions. Ninja Boogie get caught out here by Makoto. Doesn't have the lasso available. Kescute, he'll jump in. Doesn't have the flesh golem either. Natsumi, not going to chrono yet. He's been rolled on, however. There's a big silent sound with the roar, and Natsumi is going to die before he can chrono. And now Dreamer Soul's going to have his way with them. Bok goes down. Nico trying to skew them back up. He doesn't have the RP either. He's going to go down. A triple kill out from Dreamer Cell. And the only person left is Matthew. And they're going to leave Makoto and Kescute to do that job while they start the Roshan. There goes Matthew. A full team wipe out. And the
Smoke was broken by Kescute in the high ground. The Tombstone. Placement from Kescute up on that camp spot. No one can clear it out, and they fight under the Tombstone. Like, you do not do that against the Indians.
Rely on Makoto to try and start this one off, and he does also have a double damage on that Batrider right now. So, smokes break. Makoto does see Nico. We'll go for the lasso straight away with the Tombstone dropped, and that is Nico just getting demolished on the low ground. It's a rush to try and force the buyback.
No Tombstone, no. It's in a pretty far spot this time for Kescute, but without that RP, without the Empower, how are you just going to find that defense here?
Hard to see it. Reality Rift in onto Matthew. He hasn't even popped the illusions yet on the CK. He's just waiting for the right moment. Now, Rift, Chrono in the back lines, but it's not really doing anything. FBZ's copying no damage. He'll just walk away. And now, well, in the base, Dreamer Cell, he sorted them out. GG.
Ooh.
It was one last-ditch attempt, and oh, they can't even get the RP off the time. That's upsetting.
Yeah, 0-3-2. Boom. The Indonesians coming out on top.
John X Fire, and we are about 10 minutes away from that second draft beginning. We'll see you then.
If they do go with support picks, something that just enables fast. After, in a second, literally, what, no downtime, almost.
Like he can solo the lane on the CK, but find out as they are going in hide. May have been caught out and does with the Inkswell onto Matthew, but the block.
What?
Oh boy, they can't get the chains. He's out of range. Oh, that is unfortunate. Matthew, he had the battery assault going, but he got blocked by the Ember.
Oh no, Matthew.
Oh
no,
he went up. Oh no.
No.
Oh, they tip him as well. That's not nice. Kyle, give the guy a break.
The slow they can get with the Crystal Nova as well.
There's a toss onto Ninja Boogie. He's going to pop the Inkswell, but there is probably zero chance of survival. He does connect with the stun, but he's actually going to get salve off. Dreamer Cell trying to cut him off, does cancel the salve. And, well, it's going to make matters a bit worse for Ninja Boogie now, as he does essentially waste that golden chains. And every time you come close, you're going to cop it. So Natsumi, he'll pull the creep wave away, try to get it behind his own towers. Yeah, Ninja Boogie's gone. Matthew gonna go for an Inkswell, try and get a trade off, but Dreamer Cell gonna be there to back Kescute up. There's your Crystal Nova. Matthew, can you finish the kill? He can, but it is gonna cost him his own life. And now poor old Bok is gonna get tossed back into Dreamer Cell, rifted back, and the bolt's gonna fly out.
Oh god.
All three heroes going down. And I think the importance of this defensive...
He is the one here to find that space, but man, they're just bullying Bok down bot.
They are tossing him back. TP's coming though. Dreamer Cell could be in danger. Matthew trying to close the gap, but does get stunned. They might just be able to get somebody else. It will be Hyde on Tiny. That is set to go down. And Bok will take the kill for himself on the Underlord. That is some much needed gold for this Underlord. He has been having a very tough time, but top lane, Natsumi does get soloed by FBZ.
That your solo Ember dying like this. He's getting EXP, but he's not finding that much farm. This is a scary spot. You've got two cores that need to snowball, just not finding it.
Oh, Makoto. Snipe on Dreamer Cell. Here we go. They're on a tear now. Dreamer Cell getting Bok. Natsumi trying to help out. He might need to leave, but Matthew is going to be there to cut Dreamer Cell off. Dream, he might be just stuck here. Really no way out, surely. He'll have the stick charges, gets a stun off, still trying to juke them. Natsumi on the chase. Dreamosaur eating a lot of trees, but can't get out of this one. They do finally deal with the CK.
Yeah, important kills for 032. Good punishment, slowing down that Midas buildup. Opens up some space as well. Up top, you know, Bach manages to get a lane, but...
And Nico's gone. Avalanche toss with the focus fire out from Makoto. And with that Javelin now up on Makoto, you have plenty of damage output for this OD. And of course for Bok as well, but they can't quite catch Alphion.
A very big amount at this point in the game, and that just means 032 have a lot of catching up to play here.
Well, FBZ going in onto Bok, who just has to rift away unless Hyde gets the toss off, and he does. FBZ will have the damage out, and they are TPing bot, where Dreamercell does take down Matthew, but will lose his life on the CK. They will have to let this one go, I think, Boom. No, Hyde, he wants to keep going. Time. It's a very, very good Uber ride. 4032, all the way back to the fountain.
I mean, it's an awkward one as well, though, right? Like, they were grouped as 5. Boom wasn't quite together yet, and they don't find an opportunity. And oh, no.
Hyde sees the smoke broken, does jump in, but there are way too many heroes there, Hyde. Props to Hyde, however, he literally almost killed off Bok. But here come the rest of Boom now. A great shackles out from Makoto with the focus fire on Nico, and the hammer is not going to do enough. Dreamercell to come in, goes on to Natsumi. They might be able to get this Ember. Tries to remnant away. Dreamercell has the rift, gets another hit off, but it is not going to be enough. And actually, it's a lot of Boom esports that are falling here. FBZ lost his line. Dreamercell's been left alone. It's actually going to be a successful team fight for 032.
Yeah, it's really big wins. Very important for them to find those. You're not very happy about losing Nico, but you're building up on Natsumi. Or Ember, finding those kills.
It's be a bit more, right, than just a walking aura now. It's been such a tough game for Bok as Matthew.
Ooh.
Speaking of tough games, Matthew on the clock is not having a good time at all.
No. It's been difficult. And, you know, Clockwork's one of those supports that if you fall behind, it just gets hard to catch up.
They're just going everywhere now. Hyde gets another, and Makoto picks up a double. They're going back in onto Natsumi. He's going to send a remnant out. They might even still have the control now for Bok, who's going to get tossed back from Hyde. He tries to Dark Rift, but it might just be too late. He'll go for the Yule's usage. Is it going to be enough? No. Ooh. Even with the Yule's, just not enough time. Boom just continue to dominate the map. Shot with the Inkswell, going to connect onto Dreamercell. Matthew, however, is dead. And well, now Nico is just going to get dived by Dreamercell. Just doesn't really care on the CK. Here comes Hyde with the toss back in onto the OD, and FBZ just rips him to shreds. Ninja Boogie is also gone. Oh man, it's just a massacre. Oh, make it stop. The Avalanche toss back in onto Natsumi. They're going to go after Bok now. So, Bok, he's gone. That's an ultra for FBZ. He'd love a rampage, I'm sure. And it seems as though the Ember has no remnants left. So FBZ gonna go for it and does get it. A rampage out for FBZ.
Whew, man. 032 plays that 032 can get done to stall out. And it is gonna be massively helpful still. That smoke's running for Boom, and they're circling in that jungle.
Oh, Matthew.
Oh, no.
He just wants the Spirit Vessel. That's all he wants to get. 130 gold offered, and he just...
With the Santis Eclipse, it's going to be key to their defense. If you can get a lot of stacks with the Astral, with some Arcane Orb right clicks, and then drop the Hammer, there are no defensive items here from Boom.
Hookshot going to be out onto our CM with the Soulbind. That should be at least Kesku dead.
Third, of all the kills that Boom has had, it's been Matthew. It's been a rough one for our clock. Limited. That's putting it easy.
Natsumi.
Cool. No.
Yeah, Makoto. Just I mean, they're playing with their food at this point, Boom Esports. It's not even close. 22k net worth lead. There'll be a soulbind down. The double silence.
Where's your OD?
I don't know.
Where's the Astral?
Just chilling in the back. They do wait out the Aegis at least. Problem is, Dreamersoul's got a double damage. Now Hyde's going to jump in with an avalanche toss onto Bok, and he's just gone. Hookshot is going to be out on Hyde, so maybe they can get a trade, and they do. What a Atos. Out onto Matthew. And now an Aghanim Scepter available on Makoto. Smoke up, Matthew, he'll go for a hook, and it's a good one. He's got two on the cogs. It's going to be FBZ and Hyde. With the Soulbind flying out, but Matthew just gets leaded by Dreamersoul. Now they look to turn it back around. Looping from the backside. They've got the Dark Rift going. They want out of here. They get the Yules off onto the Unlord, and Nico just dies.
Oh no. It looked good, right? They get a great hookshot cogs. The Soulbind on top, but it's just not enough.
Holden. So doesn't have any Phantasm Illusion, so the push is not going to be as fast as he would have hoped. But Makoto just going to jump in with the focus fire out to Ninja Boogie. Pops the BKB. He's just going for it. But what are you going to do? There's nothing they could have done to stop doing that.
How is Ninja Boogie worth 503 gold?
That's a good question.
How does that happen?
May have been unreliable gold from the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Still, the defense, well.
Hook shot out. Matthew back onto Kescute. Doesn't get the cogs off in time. Now FBZ just going to chain back in. Hyde tossing FBZ back out. They get the Soulbind there. But it's Dreamersoul. He's the problem. Natsumi is getting destroyed by Makoto, and Nico is also gone on the OD. Matthew just going to hide in the trees and try to TP out, and we'll make it out. But, oh, Bok is not going to be so lucky. Dreamersoul on a tear.
Ooh,
back to the Rats.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to stop them. No buybacks. It's going to be half a minute until these cores are back up. It's going to slowly demolish that high ground, and boom. They've got Sustain. They've got Guardian Greaves from FVZ to fill them up again. They've got an Ags on Dreamersoul. Who's he going to clone?
Well, the Ags just clones everyone now.
Nah, like you can create, you can select an ally to clone out, or you get an extra one. So I'm not sure which one you'd want. I mean, you'd probably just want the extra one, right? Unless you for some reason want a clone of Mikado for
Matthew.
whatever purpose.
Oh, Matthew. Yeah, it's a tough one for old Matthew.
13 out of 39.
Keeping it at 1/3. Get a Malice. Going to be a nice jump in from Natsumi, but the BKBs are out from Makoto. Look at Bok just melt on the Underlord. He'll at least lose Kescute, but he's going to buy back, and Natsumi's gone, but he'll buy back. They're going to try to defend this final lane of barracks. BZ going to use himself up. He's going to be chained up, looking for a chains, and does get it off. And now Makoto with the focus fire. They'll take down Bok. Back to the tier 3 tower. 35k net worth lead. Dota Plus has given up 100% the way of Boom Esports. FBC.
Well, 0-3-2, they can't go out. They can't stop it.
Just tip Kescute. He's got the Aegis.
He brought his courier. Oh yeah, of course. That's exactly it. Because he bought back, right?
Yep.
He bought back, so he needs that second.
That's how confident Boom are they've won. They're giving their CM the Aegis, and like I said, Dota Plus is agreeing with them. However, on the other side, Natsumi is trying to get a jump in. Bok already with the Dark Rift now, but Matthew, he's hookshot in, and there's your Phantasm Illusions coming out. And they Dark Rift away. GG is called.
Yeah. It's a valiant attempt for 0-3-2. But boom, they weren't joking around today, Mike. Dominant wins, start to finish, game 1 into game 2 for you.
Well, speaking of teams being up there, John, our last series of the night is going to involve